It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, and Tom Griswold. And now, here's Tom.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. The mystery. Who's who? What's happening? Where are we? I can answer some of your questions. 24 June. The year is 2020. The year that none of us, everyone wants this to be over. Again, we've decided we'd like to do some kind of a July New Year's Eve to just say goodbye to this year. But so far we can't. So who's who? Let's see. We've got on the big screen over there, it's Pat Godwin. Got some new music coming up from Pat. Some home runs yesterday, Pat. Very good.
Thank you very much.
Let's see. There's Ace Cosby, our engineer, the proprietor of the Ace Cosby Joke of the Day. There's Chick, there's Josh, I'm Tom. The four of us are in the big room. Through the glass, there's Willie, there's Christy Lee. It's good to be here, and we're going to segue into the world of sports.
Novak Djokovic has tested positive. Okay, that's funny. Come on! For the coronavirus after taking part in a tennis exhibition and a hot limbo contest at a crowded disco. And now he's positive.
Did you see this on the news this morning?
It's amazing.
You know, they got some handheld iPhone video, and this is packed bar, and whatever his name is, Johan, the tennis dude, is up there dancing away, doing the limbo.
The top-ranked Serb player is the fourth player to test positive for the virus after first playing in Belgrade and then again last
No, it's
week.
your Serb.
Your Serb?
His wife also
Serving.
Ladies and gentlemen, so much for Lozo the Clown. Here is Rapper's Delight.
Everybody go motel, Holiday Inn.
Sorry.
You can't complain about having to play it and keep playing it, by the way.
man.
No, I'm only
So
playing
good.
That's fun.
3 seconds.
I enjoy
of
it.
I like it too. It's a good song.
Very good song.
Here's the thing, Willie. You've never worked a music radio show.
Sure.
And back in the day, before all the computers were in here and everything was on digital,
You constantly played stuff that got on your nerves.
you would play stuff, especially if you were like Chick and I were working top 40 or oldies.
Yeah.
You're playing the number one song once an hour.
No, yeah, I understand that.
Here's
yeah.
Drive Hat. You're about driving wheels. Fog Hat. Yeah, baby.
And also, you were mixing up 40. There would be 45s, the little ones, and LPs, and so you had to make sure to change the speed of the turntable. And there's nothing funnier than putting a 45 on, and you go to play it, and it's Hotel Motel Holiday, or you'd hear.
Conversely,
We had the really old-fashioned. Turntables like the ones you see in the movies that are the size of a truck wheel, and you see the guy spinning them. So it took him several turns to get up to speed. So you'd hear, Hotel Motel. Those were the days.
Or they had the little handle on the front so you could change it while it was going. Did you ever do that?
I can.
We would do that as kids.
I can remember our good friend Jay Baker. Jay would be famous for getting into a conversation and forget to cue up the next record. So he'd be doing this. Imagine you're on a chair with wheels and all the records are behind you.
Yep.
So Jay'd be talking and, hey, welcome back. Then he's, today's weather. He'd back up, and he would literally back me up in the face. He would grab any record, anyone, throw it to the turntable, and while stalling, desperately looking for which cut he was supposed to play. Oh, God, he's the best. And he's got one of the greatest voices in radio. So.
Yeah.
And hilariously funny. But that was just so funny. I used to keep a cart, one of those, just in case I forgot to cue anything up.
I can't even remember. I know you did it, but I just can't imagine you doing a music shift.
Oh, I was the absolute
I
worst.
just can't.
it was a train wreck. Just a train wreck.
Even when he started here in this building,
Right.
He had to do a weekend shift.
I
first.
know.
He followed me.
Yeah.
He would call and say, "Will you pull my music?" Which I would do anyway, and he'd give me $20.
Oh.
You pulled the whole 4
Even
hours?
then, before I had any money, I was buying people off.
That's my church's chicken money.
Thank you very much, Ace.
Wow.
Before we get to Alli, Pat, could you do your special introduction to
Sure,
Alli?
I was just trying to find it.
Very much. Trying to find it?
I was trying to find it, yes.
Okay, very good. Alli's been on the schedule all day.
I was adding a final line.
Huge letters. It says Alli Breen over there.
Dear Alli, My thing is too small. My hair's falling out and I'm down to one ball. Oh, my girlfriends all tell me I have no girlfriends at all. Won't you write me a letter? Won't you give me a call? Signed, Bewildered. Bewildered. You have no complaint. You are what you are, and you ain't what you ain't. You might as well just say a prayer. And if you're ever on a date, don't bring up John Mayer. Signed, Dear Alli. Take it, Alli.
We should explain the John Mayer reference.
Oh, that's okay.
That's not
Alli,
I thought he was going to say, don't bring up my hair.
Yeah, that would have worked too.
Alli, Pat is once again re-entering the dating scene.
Oh, how's it going, Pat?
Oh, weird and wacky.
Well, so Pat, he meets this woman a month or so ago, and turns out she's a big John Mayer fan. I also, by the way, am a huge John Mayer fan. In fact, my son Willie and I just saw John Mayer with Eric Clapton in, what was it, September?
Sure, yeah.
He's amazing. He's
nice.
one of the finest artists out there. So she brings up that she likes John Mayer, and then Pat says what?
Well, instead of saying I like him too, I said I heard that he likes to do a certain thing with women during the romantic.
Pat has heard some incredibly unpleasant, stupid
horrible
rumor.
story we've all heard.
Someone trashing this guy. So he brings this up, and of course the date goes right into the toilet, which is where John Mayer should have been.
Wait, what is the thing John Mayer does?
Well,
I'll text it to you, Alli.
Someone's just trying to trash him.
Well, it's hearsay, but it doesn't stop you from talking about it every day.
Yeah.
Sorry. Now,
the kid brings up a good point.
It's not a credible thing we're getting, but we're going to talk about it constantly.
Oh, yeah.
no,
Constantly,
I am
yeah.
defending Mr. Mayer. I'm sorry. Alli, have you been on any dates at all in the last few months? I guess not. Huh?
Zero. I mean, I don't think that's really happening yet in New York. I guess starting Monday, the city just started opening up so people can go on outdoor dates, but no, not yet. I've done a show.
I saw your ex on the television last week.
I did too, yeah.
All right. Why would you
I
bring
did
that
it.
up?
Yeah. Who cares?
He's in billions, right?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Tell me about that show you did, Alli. How did that outdoor show go?
Yeah, how'd the outdoor show go?
Was
Good.
fantastic. It was a lot of fun. It was just weird, but everyone was really into how weird it was. You know, it's like performing at a drive-in where people are in their cars and you're on a hill in front of them. And it was fun.
Yeah, you got to do what you got. Anything to get stuff going. I know that I saw that. It's Brad Paisley's doing one show at a drive-in.
Yes.
Yeah.
A couple of
Along
other
with
artists.
like
I mean,
Nelly and a bunch
God
of
bless him.
really-
Get out there, and that's
I saw that.
wonderful.
I also saw your ex on the TV. He looks good. He looks real good.
Stop it. Lost
Looking
a lot
like
of weight.
looked like he's gained some muscle.
What show has he been on for the longest time? Making a lot
Billions.
of money?
Yeah. I think it's
So
getting
mean.
a
Just shredded on it,
larger
yeah.
role there for him.
Alli, if you'd like, I could
more
send you some
money, yeah.
information so the next time you call, you could make Josh regret he ever opened his mouth.
Yes, please.
Josh is smiling.
I'm going to start
God.
scouring the internet to see some of Josh's girlfriends.
Oh, I'm not judging him. I said he looked good.
No.
Fine. So,
I still talk to him occasionally. Actually, we're friends.
Good. Yeah.
careful.
I know.
Alli's ex is a distinguished actor.
I don't know about distinguished.
Yeah.
It's Liev Schreiber.
It's Cotton from Scream.
Alli, we're on some new stations, so I think we need to introduce this segment. The way this works is people email Alli or they contact her in various ways on social media, I should say. Alli Breen is everywhere on social media, and it's ALLIBREE. And if you've got a problem, maybe we can help. What have you got for starters?
Dear Alli, my boyfriend just moved in with me and everything is great except for one thing. When he pees, it's like he completely misses the toilet. I've talked to him about it, but it still hasn't stopped. Is that thing like an unmanned fire hose or should he be able to control it?
I can take this one right away, that he must work here.
Yeah.
I don't know which one of these.
It has to be somebody
heathens
here.
Can't
It might have
steer
been.
it.
Let me tell you something. I don't think it was me or my butt buddy. I'll tell you that.
No. Butt buddies pee straight.
That's right. Right into the bowl.
Yes.
They may
I
pee
would think
straight.
the opposite.
The answer is he can control it.
Yes.
He
To a
needs, He
degree.
needs to do a better job.
What do you mean to a degree?
Sometimes, do you ever get that?
Don't you hold on to it and guide it?
The bifurcating
Right. How
stream.
hard can
Right.
that be?
How hard
every
can
now
that
and then you
be?
get
You get every now and again you get the bifurcating stream, but you
So it's going in like in two different angles. You got to pick which one looks like it's got the most urine.
Exactly,
You choose
yeah.
that one.
Well, also, no matter how hard aiming may be for someone, down, you can also just mop it up with some toilet paper.
Yes.
Exactly.
It's a very
You
easy
can
solution.
sit down.
Yeah.
And Tom, how would you know? You use the other restroom.
Yeah, you don't use this filthy.
But he hasn't always.
He goes in there all the time.
Wait, can a guy control his pee more by sitting down? It'll just point down automatically and it'll all be fine?
Well, you got to lift it up over the lid, tuck it in.
God.
Yeah.
Go around the bowl.
The water's cold.
You have to pull it out of the water.
What do you call that, Willie? An 8-inch hanger?
I thought this was a dick hits water situation. Is what you're going.
And you want to stand all the way up before you flush. That way it doesn't get sucked down to the... Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Dick
just
Hitswater.
Guys already
Dick
seem
Hitswater
pretty-
is the name of our newsman.
Right.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Guys already seem pretty bad at it that you have to lift that toilet seat up. That's only like an extra inch. I've never understood why guys can't just pee around that.
I never did either.
It's not if you were to look at a urine stream under light,
Yes.
you'll see that a bunch of little urine drops shoot off the sides of the stream. So it's not.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, we know it does.
Yeah.
So you basically lift the toilet seat so you don't have to clean it because it'll just be there.
You know what? We'll
Sitting.
stop.
Yeah.
We'll stop lifting the toilet seat.
Show me the guy that cleans up his splatter.
Me?
Yes.
If I splatter, I clean it up all the
I
time.
guarantee if I took a paper towel and just wiped it around your bowl or whatever, it would just be disgusting, no matter what.
I don't
You
worry about
see it,
that
but it's
because I
there.
go in
If
the
a guy
sink.
lives there, there's pee all around the toilet.
Everywhere. Bless their hearts.
Yep.
No, the poop on the side of my toilet catches
my
the pee.
Okay, now we're
soaks that
done.
up.
Now
It's
we
like
got a
gravy.
whole new
Okay.
problem. Now
Next
you
letter.
want
I
peeing on the
quit.
floor, don't
Next
you?
letter.
Next letter, please.
Oh, dear Allie, I've been with my wife for over 10 years, and sometimes when we have sex, I have to go through old inventory in my mind to get excited. Last time I did that, I ended up calling her by my ex's name, and she was furious and asked if I was thinking about her while boning.
Boning.
Lying my butt off about it, but is it easier to just tell her the truth?
Oh, man.
No, just let that. You're just going to have to live with that mistake.
Let it go.
Yeah, that's like one of those embarrassing things, like when you call your teacher mom.
Oh.
You just have to kind of live with
Right?
it.
Yeah, I hated when I would accidentally call my teacher mom when I was boning her.
Could we
I accidentally call her
Boy,
girlfriend.
I don't know what it is. That's kind of hot, though. It seems hot.
let's not go with boning.
Well, I was just using the parlance of.
Yeah, let's unparlance
She's in
that.
jail now.
Wow. Yikes. Anybody got a real answer for this poor guy?
I would say that being honest with her is not going to do any good.
It's not going to
No,
help.
not in this case.
She kind of
Absolutely.
already knows that, yes, you were thinking about her.
But she doesn't need you to say it to
Right.
her face.
Just, my gosh.
Just made a mistake.
Be
I made a
more
mistake.
careful.
Yes, just and give her a bottle of perfume that's the one that she used to wear.
Yeah. Yeah. Just
Sorry.
Oh, man.
Next, what do we got?
Dear Allie, I thought moving in with my girlfriend during the pandemic would be Sex City, but instead we're having less sex than ever and way more fights. Is this a peek into what marriage would be like with her?
No, these are very irregular
Right,
times
extreme.
for everything.
Yeah.
Everyone is massively affected by this, even if you don't know you are.
Yes.
Right.
No matter what
Yes.
you do, this is crazy.
People
time.
are on edge.
And just stay open
Yeah.
and honest. Just say, hey, if you feel like there's a lack of sex, say, hey, what is there any? Why is there? You can
There's
just
also,
communicate.
I think a lot of us are getting too much time with certain people.
Why can't we pound it out? Isn't that what that guy said?
No, but I mean, I think everybody's getting this. I was talking to a friend of mine a couple days ago, and he goes, he just every once in a while goes, look, I got to go for a walk by myself.
Yeah.
Everyone just needs. You got to have
absolutely.
Right.
And little kids even are going crazy.
Sure, they need
Stress is
time
hitting us
alone.
all
They-
differently.
they don't get to see their friends as much, and
Right.
everything's, yeah, I think everything is so different. You can't really judge right now.
But
And
just-
plus, stuff's usually open so people can go out and do stuff. People
Yeah.
are just sitting at home, so it's a completely different situation than
stay
normal.
communicative. That's all you have to do.
I mean, it's great when you're in New York City. So when things really start opening up, there's nothing better than going in and seeing all the friends at restaurants and
Yeah,
Getting back to
absolutely.
So
The parks are packed. I mean, people are starting to go out for sure, so it should be headed back.
even my dog.
normal.
My dogs are looking at me like, really? Another walk? Can't you walk by yourself?
It was so nice when I had this house all to myself.
What
All
do you
right,
got next,
here we-
Allie?
Dear Allie, my boyfriend doesn't go downtown, and my friends say that makes him a misogynist because I'm supposed to do everything to him. Should I be worried that that's the case?
I don't necessarily think it makes him a misogynist.
No.
Selfish.
Selfish.
Yeah.
Yes, but
Didn't some singer get in a lot of trouble for
DJ
saying
Khaled.
Who was that?
DJ Khaled had it was huge news story.
apparently that was the one thing he wouldn't eat.
Right.
He is a stout fellow.
Yes, he's a little big. Oh.
That is a hell of a beard.
No, he's fat. He's not a little big. He's fat.
He's a big boy, yeah.
He is a big one.
He's a big one.
Is she happy? If she's happy, what's the point? I mean, is
Right. Is it her friends that are causing all this, or is
first
it?
of all, why is she talking about this with her friends?
Oh, I would think, really? Girls don't talk about this stuff?
Oh, they do, but guys don't appreciate it. I'm sure.
No, they don't.
Well, if it were a letter to Penthouse, they'd write back, "Dear, smells like a mackerel."
Oh,
Right.
so now you assume it's her fault.
I'm joking.
Dear, his face is melting off like somebody opened the ark.
Oh,
Yeah, I would say that she shouldn't go downtown until he goes downtown and they have a conversation
Yeah.
about it.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Y'all do it at the same time.
or
There you go.
That's like juggling.
Yep.
Don't complicate this.
6 and 9 are divine.
All right, one more letter, please, Allie.
Okay, dear Alli, I've been long distance dating someone for almost 2 years, and we were talking about planning a trip together in the fall. That was the last conversation we had, and everything was great. That was 5 days ago, and he hasn't responded to my calls or texts since. His credit card is on all my restaurant apps, and I'm going to order $300 of sushi and see if that gets his attention. Do I do that or wait it out?
Leave us out of it, you lunatic. Go do whatever you want. We don't want to hear from you.
Whatever, crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, on the other hand, to ghost someone after a year and a half, that's pretty rough, too.
Yeah, but
I wouldn't get $300, but maybe an order of crab rangoon or two, you know?
And maybe a lobster at market price, I think.
just to send a little message,
Yeah,
right?
extra
Willie?
duck sauce, you know,
Or this could be a catfish situation.
Yeah, it could be.
How so?
He's freaking out.
Oh, that he's not a real, yeah.
Now that reality may have to step in.
Yeah.
So they haven't met? I missed that part of the story?
Didn't they?
I think long distance.
they
They,
have met.
I definitely
Okay.
think they were meeting. They just weren't in the same city.
I was thinking COVID-19 dating. Okay.
Huh.
No,
Maybe he's
because it's
got
been for
corona.
almost 2 years.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
thanks, Allie.
Yes.
We'll sign
Bye,
off.
guys.
Alli
Bye,
Breen in
Alli.
New York City.
Bye.
You can write her once again. Contact her at Alli Breen all across social media, and it's ALLIBREEN.
Watch the entire show live or on demand with the Bob and Tom VIP All Access Pass. Listen live with the Bob and Tom app and make sure to visit bobandtomstore.com. Tune in next time for more Bob and Tom Tonight.